Welcome to Jabberblast.com. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to manage your groups and contacts. Let's go to the Groups and Contacts Management screen. Typically, what you're going to want to start off by doing is adding your groups. So go ahead and click the Add Group button. Put in a group name, a description if you'd like, the group keyword, the keyword action. There are two actions available. One is opt-in and reply, and the other one's opt-in only. If you select opt-in reply, whenever they text the keyword test to your long code, it will put them in this group and reply with the text that you put in the reply box. Here you can either click Save and Close or Save and New if you have additional groups that you want to add. I'm going to do Save and New and put another group in. This one I'm going to select opt-in only, and I'm going to save and close. Now let's add a contact. Go ahead and select Test Group 1 and then click Add Contact. And here you will specify the contact information that you have and their mobile number and any other information that you may have for this contact. Again, you can do Save and Close or Save and New if you have additional contacts you want to enter in. You'll see down here you'll have a list of all the groups available where you can put them in any groups that you want just by checking the box. Now this person will go in both of the groups that we have set up. You'll be able to see it in both groups. Let's go ahead and add another contact. Now let's go over some of the advanced editing capabilities that you have available to you. For one thing, you're going to notice that almost everything has a right-click menu that allows you to do various things. If I right-click on a user, you'll see that I can send a text blast, send a voice blast, I can add them to groups, and I can remove them from groups. You'll also find that there is drag and drop capability. Let's say, for instance, I want to move test user out of test group 2. All I have to do is drag that over to all contacts, and that'll remove them from that group. But it does not remove them from the system. As you'll see, he's still listed under all contacts. Let's say I wanted to move both of these contacts into test group 2. I would click the first one, hold down the control key, click the second one, and then I can drag them over to test group 2. Now you'll see that both of them are in that group, and you can also see visually what groups they're in under the groups column. If you right click on the group name, you'll get a different set of options. You can send a text blast to the group, you can send a voice blast to the group, you can add another group, edit the group that you have selected, delete the group you have selected, or you can delete all the contacts that are in that group, and that does delete the contacts from the system. You'll also notice that depending on what you have highlighted, whether a group or a contact, the buttons up here that correspond to adding, editing, and deleting will change. Right now I have a contact highlighted, so you have available to you the ability to edit that contact or delete that contact. If I highlight a group, you'll notice that you now have the ability to edit that group or delete that group. Another way to edit a contact or a group is just to double click on it, and it'll pop up the edit form where you can make changes. Same thing on the group. So there are many ways to manage your groups and contacts through right click or through double click or from the toolbar up above. Let's say that you have a long list of contacts in one of your groups and you want to search for specific contact. You can do that by typing in the number or part of their name or any other piece of information you have on that contact in the search box. Once you move off the search box by hitting tab, or you can click on this icon, it's going to filter that list based upon the search criteria that you put in. When you want to remove that filter, just click the X. Another very powerful feature of the group contact management screen is the import function. This is where you can import a file of your contacts, or if you want to cut and paste your contacts, you can do that as well. I'm going to select File, and my test file, has the column names in the first row, so I'm going to check that box. I'm going to click Next. This is where you can specify what groups you want these contacts to go into. I'm going to select Test Group 2. Click Next. Now you'll select the file that has your contacts in it by clicking Browse. Click Add. Select the file and then click OK. At this point, it's uploading the contacts to the system. Now you'll select whether or not you want duplicates to be imported. I'm going to select No on that and click Next. This is where you'll map the fields from your file to the fields into the Jabberblast system. As you can see, it's already pulled in the field names from my file. And what I want to do now is I want to select first name. I want to map that to first name in Jabberblast by dragging it over and dropping it on that field name. And you do that for each field. Now, if you didn't have the field names in the first row of your data, it would show something like this. It'll actually show the data that's in the file, and you'd be able to map it that way. For instance, that's an email address, so I'm going to drag that over to email address. Now, once you click Finish, it's going to import the file. Now you will see that all 1,000 of my contacts have been imported into Test Group 2. You'll notice at the bottom there are pages. We show 50 contacts at a time on each page. If you want to go to the other pages, just click the arrow key. Now let me show you again how you can copy and move contacts around. Let's say you have contacts that are not in any order and you want to select multiple contacts. You do that by selecting the first one, holding your control key down, selecting the next ones while the control key is held down. Now let's say I want to move those out of this group. All I have to do is drag them over into all contacts, and that moves them out of the group. Now if I want to copy contacts into another group, I'll highlight the ones that I want to copy. Let's say they're all in order this time, so I'm going to select the first one, hold down the Shift key, and select the last one of the group. Now if I drag and drop them into Test Group 1, that copies them into the group, so they still stay in Test Group 2. Now you'll see that they are in Test Group 1. Another neat feature of this interface is that you can sort by any one of these fields just by clicking on the column header. If you want to sort by first name, you click on that. As you can see, it's sorting it. Mobile number, you can sort by that. You can sort by any of the fields just by clicking on the field header. Again, you can search your contacts. Let's search for any contact that has 97 in any of their fields. Put in 97, tab off of it. All you're seeing now is all the contacts that have 97 contained with any of their contact fields. That will do it for this tutorial. As you can see, we have lots of very powerful features when it comes to managing your groups and contacts. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us at support@jabberblast.com. Thank you.